LG's recent round of teasers tell us what to expect for water resistance on the G6. We already got some information on the next generation Galaxy Note, believe it or not, and sources are already talking about yet another screen size for the iPhone X. I'm Jaime Rivera, and no, I don't think there's a possibility that Homer will ever make it to Men in Black, but he can dream. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today beginning with deals. We've seen these for weeks now when it comes to the Moto Z and Moto Z Force and whatever. If you want to get this phone and you haven't already, right now the Motorola store is offering the Z or the Z Force with either a Hasselblad Moto Mod or, in the other case, the Projector Moto Mod, which is something I would probably never buy, but if you want to karaoke in style, that's probably a nice thing to get. Anyways, you can learn more in the link in the description. Other very interesting official news have to do with one of my favorite smartwatches ever, the Huawei Watch. We just heard from Huawei CEO teasing that for MWC, we will see the next generation Huawei Watch. Now, the problem is that apparently there is going to be a shift towards fitness with this Huawei Watch, which is a complete opposite to everything that we saw with the first generation model. And one of the main reasons I liked the first generation model was because it really looked like a classy regular watch. So let's see how that goes. Now let's move the spotlight over to the iPhone X, iPhone 8, whatever Apple wants to call this thing. It's clear that we are at prototyping phase, or at least somewhere close to that, because we hear different screen sizes. Right now we've got KGI assuming that there will be a 5.2-inch iPhone on the 4.7-inch iPhone chassis. That makes a lot of sense. We hear that Apple wants to get rid of as much bezels as it can, and it's long overdue. Like, for the longest time, if it wasn't for the Pixel, like, the iPhone takes the cake in the worst bezel to body ratio on any smartphone. And notice I didn't even say screen to body. That's bezel to body. So apparently 5.2 inches on the smaller iPhone 8 or iPhone X makes a lot of sense. But again, we've heard 5 inches as well, or the regular 4.7. Let's see what we get in the end. And I totally know that I am going to butcher this name, but apparently the code name for the next generation Galaxy Note is Baikal. Baikal, or it's a lake in Russia. It's the deepest freshwater lake in the world. Why is Samsung using this as a code name? We don't know. We would love to know what you think in the comments down below. But at least this teases that there is a Galaxy Note coming. That is great news on its own. When can we expect this product? We don't know, but we'll keep you posted. And finally, the very hot news today has to do with the LG G6 as we continue to get more teasers of what to expect from the smartphone. There is one teaser that says that this phone is going to be more reliable, and then we actually got an exclusive teaser from LG claiming that this phone will be able to resist more under pressure. Now, we assume that this means that the phone will be more submergible than other smartphones out there. There's probably another IP rating. That is great, but it could also mean that this phone will be able to withstand more pressure from graphics intensive games and so many other things. So hey, it leads me to the question of today. What do you think this means to resist more under pressure? I don't think it has to do with, the phone's capabilities. I think it has to do mainly with the IP rating. But the question is, how much do you actually use your phone when submerged? Do you actually submerge your phone, or is it just that you like a water-resistant phone because you want that peace of mind of going out and it's raining or whatever? Because in my case, I'll be honest with you, because of capacitive buttons on devices like the Galaxy S7, I really don't submerge my phones at all. I just like the opportunity to get it wet whenever I have to. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.